Hoy, 12 de junio del 2025, el vuelo AL-171 de Air India, un Boeing 787 Dreamliner, partió de Ahmedabad con destino a Londres, pero unos 30 segundos después del despegue ocurrió lo imaginable. En su interior viajaban 230 pasajeros y 12 tripulantes. Según Air India, habían 169 indios, 53 británicos, 7 portugueses y un canadiense. El avión despegó a las 1:39 p.m. hora local del aeropuerto de Ahmedabad. Los datos ADS-B revelan que alcanzó solo 625 pies antes de iniciar un descenso vertiginoso. La tripulación emitió Mayday, Mayday, pero se perdió la comunicación, falló la retracción del tren de aterrizaje y las alas iban aún configuradas para el despegue. El avión se estrelló contra el edificio de un hotel de BJ Medical College en Meghanit Nagar durante la hora del almuerzo. La caída provocó una ola de fuego con 121.000 litros de combustible. Murieron al menos 24 personas en tierra, incluidos estudiantes médicos. El saldo, 241 fallecidos dentro de la aeronave, al menos 24 más en tierra, un solo superviviente, Piwak Kumar Ramesh, británico de 40 años, sentado en la fila 11A junto a una salida de emergencia, saltó por la puerta y logró sobrevivir aunque con heridas. Biwas declaró: 30 segundos después del despegue hubo un estruendo. Cuando me levanté habían cuerpos alrededor, corrí y me llevaron al hospital. Autoridades indias desplegaron 6 equipos de NDRF y 2 del BSF. Air India y parte del grupo Tata prometieron apoyar logístico y compensaciones de $116,000 por familia. Boeing, la NTCB de Estados Unidos y la AIB del Reino Unido colaboran en la investigación. Se ha recuperado la caja negra. Las primeras hipótesis apuntan a fallas en la configuración de despegue, flags extendido y tren abajo. Investigadores indios, británicos y estadounidenses revisan todas las grabaciones y comunicaciones. Se espera que revelen si hubo error humano, fallo técnico o combinaciones. ¿Qué falló esa tarde en Ahmedabad? ¿Se trató de un error humano, un fallo mecánico o una combinación devastadora? Esta noche en nuestro canal de Juan M Madera analizaremos videos exclusivos y testimonios y las últimas novedades de la investigación. No olvides suscribirte, activar la campanita y estar listo a las 8 p.m. hora local. Comenta abajo tus dudas y teorías sobre lo ocurrido.
The smoke pointed to a tragedy of huge magnitude. From close by, the scale of the devastation left little hope that anyone could have survived. The dead, not just those on board, but also those on the ground.
I was sitting at home and there was a loud noise. It felt like an earthquake. I came out and saw smoke and the crashed plane. There were bodies everywhere.
Amidst the wreckage, the bodies and the reminders of the earlier normality of the flight. Food trolleys, water bottles, the blanket of a traveller. It's thought amongst the dead there are at least 53 British nationals. Somehow one passenger did survive. Vishwash Ramesh from the Midlands had been in seat 11A. He said around 30 seconds into the flight he heard a bang, and when he next opened his eyes, he was surrounded by his fellow passengers, all of whom were dead. He was pulled from the wreckage and hospitalised. His cousin told us his brother is still missing.
So we spoke to Vishwas just about half an hour ago. He was on bed. You could see the scars and he was literally bleeding at the moment. We tried basically telling him, look, make sure your willpower's there. And the words that came up from Vishwas's mouth was, look, I'm fine, but please find Ajay.
The Indian authorities say at least 290 people were killed. When Flight 171 fell from the sky, it landed on a medical hall of residents, the tail fin embedded in the side of the building. The dining room tells of the rush to escape, the meals abandoned as people ran for their lives, with the plane heading directly for them. This woman's son was in the building at the time. He rang her from the hospital to tell how he leapt from a second-floor window when he realised the plane was seconds from impact. As the Indian, British and Portuguese governments warned to prepare for significant loss of life, families arrived at nearby hospitals to try and find news of those they loved on the plane and on the ground. The British government has now sent teams to India. Investigators from around the world will now begin their work to establish how the Dreamliner came to crash, as those who mourn face the dreadful new reality of their lives. Emma Murphy, ITV News.
Huge city in the state of Gujarat, Western India, and is a popular route for Gujaratis travelling between India and the UK. The flight took off from Ahmedabad International Airport at 1:39 p.m. local time. Fully laden with fuel, it crashed just seconds after takeoff into a densely populated residential area. Well, ITV News journalist Sanjay Jha is
medical college hostel around the lunch time. So there were lots of medical students, in that hall, and it has also affected them badly. There are reports of more than 25 medical students injured, and many of them have also died here. So it's a very, very bad situation here for the Gujarat. And Gujarat has a historical connection with the UK. It's the biggest diaspora in UK. And so most of these people were either based in London or Indians who are working in London. So there are lots of relatives who are distraught, and you can see them crying outside the hospital trying to find information about their dead ones. So it's a very, very unfortunate.
It is silent contemplation that speaks the loudest. In prayer, they are remembering those who died and those left grieving.
It's been a very somber